Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Lounge. We got a good one today. Talk a little bit about the MLB season as it comes to a close. We got our college football spread picks and our one NFL spread pick. I'm joined by Sebastian Bruno, Logan Patel, and this time our special guest, Mateu Dalmau.
What's up, guys?
Good to have you. Let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. Matt, good to have you. How you doing?
Doing good. Excited to be on the show.
Yes, sir. Back
So,
on another show.
Great to have Matt. Great to have Matt. Because he's the greatest college football
Analyst.
ball knower of all time.
Me and Joey.
Analyst.
Me and Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, get into that. On our spread picks, I went 6-4. Logan also went 6-4. Seb had a good week at 7-3.
Let's go. Bounce back.
We all went 7-3 on our game picks. So that brings my record to 23-16 in spread.
Do we all have the same game picks?
Similar. We had similar,
Similar, yeah.
except for, I think,
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
trying to be different.
So for spread, I'm at 23-16. Seb's at 19-20, and Logan's at 16-23.
All right.
And
all
then
good.
game picks, I'm at 26-14, and then both Logan and Seb are at 23-17.
See, that's what really matters.
Right. Right. All right. Not that bad of a week.
Not bad. So good week. First game we had was SMU at TCU. We all picked TCU.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah,
Easy
easy
pick.
pick.
Easy pick for me.
I did believe in SMU going a couple weeks back, but I can't believe in them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, SMU was they made the playoffs last year. They had the same quarterback, but, I mean, TCU's playing really well.
Yeah.
We saw them against, I think everyone was watching the UNC game.
Yeah.
Their quarterback's balling.
Yeah.
He had,
Yeah.
over 300 yards. He's really good.
Good. Texas Tech at Utah. This is one game that I had Utah. Texas Tech, a good game up until the fourth quarter. 13-10 it was, but Texas Tech just ran away with it. Really good performance from them.
Like I said in our red zone segment, I thought Texas Tech was just better than Utah, and they dominated even with the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I thought their backup quarterback played better than the starter.
Yeah.
So
He played great.
Texas Tech's a great team, and they might even be the second best team in the state of Texas, behind Texas
Texas
A&M.
Oh, you don't think? No.
No.
We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd pick Texas Tech, right?
Yes. You guys
Yeah.
both picked Texas Tech.
Yeah. Another game definitely didn't watch, but I saw stats and stuff like that. I saw on TV. It was like Texas Tech. They're really good. They're really underrated, and just watch out for them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I was watching the game, and it was like 3 straight drives in like the first quarter, early in the second quarter, that they like literally were giving the ball back to each other. It was pretty bad. But I mean, it's crazy how Texas Tech has kind of rebuilt their program with like all the NIL stuff going around, and I mean that's pretty cool to see, I guess.
Memphis was hosting Arkansas. We all had Arkansas to win, but Memphis to cover. Boy, did Memphis have a good game.
Yeah. Memphis was not supposed to win that game.
Yeah. But, I mean, they probably shouldn't have won if Arkansas could hold on to the ball, but nothing take away from Memphis. That's a great game
Yeah,
from
great
them.
win.
Big
Great win from them. I figured they would cover that spread.
Yeah.
I remember when you told me that first spread.
Yeah.
I was like, no way. But Arkansas should have won that game. You got to be real. They should have won.
Yeah, they definitely should have won. Taylor Green, that's my guy.
Taylor Green.
I think he's really good, but man, they easily should have won that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, when Group of 5 teams are playing Power 4 teams, it's for the most part you need the Power 4 team to kind of kill themselves. Like they need to play a C or a D game for you to win, and you need to play a good game. And then they didn't turn the ball over. Arkansas turned the ball over 3 times. So
Yeah. AAC has been performing. I saw they have a better record against Power 4 teams than the ACC.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Wow.
So AAC has been performing. That's good for them. They got a couple good teams.
Yeah, they do.
Auburn at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We all had Oklahoma to win. I had Auburn to cover, though.
They should have covered.
I mean, that touchdown that got taken away on the fumble, I believe that was a fumble, 100%.
Yeah.
And then the Oklahoma touchdown, the deep ball touchdown, that was a legal motion.
Yeah.
They said after the game that they missed the call.
Yeah, the guy was subbing off,
Yeah.
and then he ran deep for a
That's a
touchdown.
game that Auburn should have easily won.
I thought they might have played better than Oklahoma in that game.
I agreed.
Yeah. Happy that Oklahoma got the cover.
Yeah.
Um,
Off the safety, that was
I know,
crazy.
I know. But I think Auburn showed that they can compete.
No,
100%.
Jackson Arnold played way better than
Material.
I expected.
Yeah, I think he played better than Material.
Yeah, Material got hurt.
Yeah, true.
But, yeah, I mean, better game than I was expecting from Jackson Arnold. But, yeah, I just fully expect Oklahoma to win that game.
I mean, Auburn can't give up 10 sacks and expect to win a game. So,
Yeah.
like you say, they're playing well, but they they get
True.
sacked 10 times,
Yeah.
and it's like, what can you expect? And I mean, it is controversial, but I think that play that was the fumble that they called back, I think that was less of a catch than the one a couple years back. Clemson, Ohio State.
That was a catch.
That was a
That
catch.
was a catch, 100%.
So that was they did not have my sympathy on
Yeah.
that one.
That wasn't a catch.
They both.
That was
I
a
think they
catch.
both.
No.
That 100% Clemson Ohio State one. That was definitely a catch. I thought this one was a catch too. Clear.
I think
But-
I don't think
I think
it
they
was a catch.
robbed us of that LSU Ohio State game. That game would have
Yeah,
been so
that'd be
good.
cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was a catch.
Yeah, no. I don't think it was a catch.
Really?
No, it
No,
wasn't a catch.
They did not watch the game, dude.
That was 100% a catch.
They're just
I was
doing
watching
it
the game.
That
He took
game was in
multiple
like what,
steps.
2019?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took multiple steps to have firm control.
No, I know that was obviously a catch.
Oh,
I
okay.
was trolling.
Clemson
Just
LSU was great
Yeah.
No.
It was good for the
do you
first
mean no?
First half.
Clemson was leading 17-7.
because I wanted LSU to win. That's why I was.
You're right,
Clemson
me
was
too.
leading 17-7 at one point. That was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good
Trevor
game.
All right. Tulane versus Ole Miss.
Another easy game.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all picked Ole Miss to win. I had Tulane to cover, but
Really?
Ole Miss, went off.
Ole Miss dominated. I think they won like 45-3.
Yeah, Tulane. I didn't think they were. I don't think they're that bad this year. And
They're a good team, yeah.
yeah, but Ole Miss I think is better
Yeah.
than what everybody thinks they are.
Exactly.
That's total domination.
I think Ole Miss is inconsistent this year. There's kind of been some games where they haven't really played the best, and I mean it's kind of what you've seen with a lot of Lane Kiffin's teams. Like even last year with Jackson Dart, they lost to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a bunch of inconsistent. That's why it's like they're a hard team to kind of predict.
Especially last year. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well said,
Yeah,
well said.
really inconsistent last year.
Michigan at Nebraska. I had Michigan. You guys both had Nebraska.
Man.
That was
The one we got don't pick Michigan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Nebraska's like 0-28
Really?
against ranked teams now
Wow.
since like
That's so bad.
in a certain amount of years. But I thought this would be a more defensive game, but 30-27, good point
Yeah.
spread. But
I thought Nebraska, they didn't really play that well.
yeah,
They didn't really play that well. Even though I thought they had a chance to cover.
I think they could have won 100%.
Yeah, they definitely could have won, but they got lucky. that
I don't
they were
think
still in
either
that
team
game.
played their best.
No.
But
I thought
I've been-
Underwood played well enough to win.
yeah,
Yeah,
Underwood had a good game.
I believe in Underwood, but the 1 week I haven't picked him. I think I picked him every week except for this week.
Yeah.
And now he wants to perform. So I don't know.
I think Nebraska was a better team that game. They moved the ball way better than Michigan did. Michigan had three really big plays. They had a 75-yard rush with like 2 minutes left in the second quarter that scored a touchdown, like two 55-yard plays. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere outside of that. It was like 45 total offensive yards
Yeah.
outside of those plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think Nebraska just doesn't have the strength in the trenches where they can't really stop the run, and so that hurts them
Yeah.
a lot. And I think Nebraska and Dylan Raiola played his best game at Nebraska. I think.
No, he did. Raiola actually played well. Michigan's ground game was absolutely insane.
And that's
they
the
had
reason-
almost 200
yeah.
yards.
That's why I had Michigan. I figured they'd stop Nebraska a little more.
Yeah.
But no, but that's the trenches was a big reason of
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Michigan's just much bigger there, much better.
Yeah, Raiola was running for his life half the
He
time.
was,
dude.
he
It's
was.
like-
All right. Arizona State at Baylor. That was another great game. Arizona State comes away. We all had Baylor to win that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe Arizona State actually won this game.
Yeah.
I thought Baylor was the much better team, but good for ASU getting back in the win column.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baylor. There's one of those teams where like those sleeper teams this year. I thought they had a really good chance to win the Big 12, but we're ASU. That's good for them to come back from making the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
They had a really good squad.
Yeah.
just good to see them win.
Yeah, I don't think Arizona State is as good as we thought they were going to be, and I think Baylor is the better team. I think they're better than ASU. They had 3 turnovers, which kind of hurt them. I don't really think Sam Levitt's that great of a quarterback. He tends to play hero ball a lot, and it doesn't really work out less times than that.
South Carolina at Missouri. We all got this game perfectly. South Carolina covered. Missouri wins.
Yeah, I thought this was one of the easiest picks of the week.
Yeah. I didn't think Lenore Sellers was going to play, though.
me neither.
I mean, I thought even with the backup, they would still cover that 11 and a half, but I just think Mizzou's better than South Carolina.
Yeah,
They would win
100%,
that game.
That line was really steep, even with South Carolina backup QB.
Yeah.
But once Lenore Sellers was active, I was like, they're
Easy cover.
They might not win, but they're
cover.
going to cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think South Carolina's as good as we thought they were going to be. I think Lenore Sellers played good, but South Carolina had a total of 9 rush yards. I mean, you have to take into consideration the sacks, but you still have to have like more rush yards than that. And so, especially with a running quarterback, you can't have that many rush yards.
UF at Miami. We all had
I got this one wrong.
Miami to win. Steph had UF to cover.
Yeah.
Which I mean, for a while it looked like
It looked like it was perfect.
13-7 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I just think this was a defensive battle.
Yeah,
all game.
Miami definitely was the better team. They didn't play their best though. They did not play their best. But
Definitely.
it's just that defense is so hard to get by.
Yeah, their defense is going to bail them out in these types of
Yeah.
games. I mean, obviously, the quarterback play for UF is not that great.
Yeah.
But, Miami's defense is going to bail them out, even when their offense isn't playing well.
There was no doubt in my mind Miami wasn't gonna cover this game. I thought it possibly could have been a blowout, but I mean, Matt, you were at the game.
Yeah, I was at the game. To be honest with you, I don't think it's all on Lagway. I think if we were at the game and it was quite literally like he had like 1 second to throw the ball,
True.
there was like every third down, it felt like he was literally catching the ball, looking up, and there was a defender on him.
True.
So I do think Lagway isn't playing as great, but I think UF's O-line isn't great, and that doesn't bear well when Miami's D-line is very good.
Yeah, I mean, Florida. Go ahead, Joey.
I was just gonna say, and this is a team. This is why this team's much better, Miami, this year, because of that defense. This is a game last year they would have lost because their offense didn't perform great, but their defense stepped up this game. Last year, that's not gonna happen.
True.
Their
their defense
wasn't there.
Yeah.
So this is why this Miami team's so much different this year.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
because of that, I think. Sorry, Matt. I think they are the best team in the country.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they definitely got a case to be. They're definitely top two. AP got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But
I think as of right now, they're the best team in the country.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to see them play like another, like FSU is gonna be a
FSU.
really good test. I think, but outside of that, I don't really know who else they
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame was a good game,
Oh,
but
yeah, they already played them.
I mean they played them at home. They barely beat Notre Dame as well, and Notre Dame didn't play a great game. So
I still think that Miami controlled that whole game. I know it was a 3-point
Yeah,
game,
they
but
did.
Miami
They
dominated
did.
the whole
They
game.
did.
Yeah, the score wasn't
every part,
wasn't
yeah.
Reflection of the
yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly.
Final game we had was Illinois at Indiana. We both had Indiana. Someone had Illinois.
I wonder who picked Illinois.
it was not a bad pick. I told him this. It was not a bad pick.
I
in the
thought
moment.
it was. Although I don't know, I did not think Indiana was going to win by that much. I don't think anyone did.
Yeah.
I still don't get how Illinois is still ranked though. You
They
just
should not be ranked. You cannot
No.
lose by 50 points and be ranked.
and it's not like they beat anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Duke is not a good team.
I mean, Duke did beat NC State. NC State's a pretty above average team.
Duke lost to Tulane.
Mississippi State needs to be in the rankings over Illinois.
100%.
I don't know how Duke beat NC State, but
Mississippi
that's off
State.
topic.
Yes.
Mississippi State's not ranked.
No.
No, Mississippi State's not ranked.
They're
That's
not.
a team that should be ranked 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, Illinois. I don't know. They shouldn't be ranked. They're not. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're not
That
a
was
great
kind of one of those picks where you guys were very confident. I was like, maybe I could, maybe I
Sneak
could,
one by.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I can get one up in the rank.
I got it.
Yeah, I think for the most part you could have seen that coming.
That was a great pick.
Great
but-
pick. Could've seen
No,
it
I
coming.
mean, I'm saying it wasn't as bad. You can't expect them to lose
yeah.
63-10 or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
50.
What was the spread?
Yeah.
4.5. 4.5 Illinois. Or
Oh yeah,
Indiana.
It's
Indiana.
changed like right before the game. It was like 7.5 or something.
But
Yeah.
I think also at the same time, Indiana hadn't played anyone. They
100%.
played
Yeah,
nobody.
Indiana. Both those teams
True.
haven't played.
They were so untested.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of talent. Their quarterback looked really good, Mendoza. He had, I think, like 5
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Their D-line had like 7 sacks. So, I mean, good game on Indiana, and they're probably better than we thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, moving on to our spread picks now. FSU minus 7.5 at Virginia.
All right. Obviously, you guys know FSU fan. I think they're going to get a little bit caught here. They'll still win, but UVA is going to cover this spread.
I mean, Vegas got this line pretty low. They might know something we don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. FSU's so good. I think they could win by 20.
I don't know. I just think FSU, they're looking a little bit into next week. They got Miami, especially Friday night game.
You think it's a trap?
Yeah, a little bit of a trap.
Yeah.
But I think
Friday
FSU,
night game,
FSU
yeah.
will still come out with the win.
Yeah. It's one of those Friday night games where it's a pretty good game for a Friday night, but I think FSU is just way
Yeah.
better. I got them to cover and win.
100%.
Yeah, I got FSU to cover and win. I mean, if Thomas Castellanos doesn't show up, then maybe they won't cover and win. But
Yeah.
if he's at the game, I think he'll be good.
All right, TCU at Arizona State. Arizona State's 2.5-point favorites.
I don't know. I went ASU here. I think Arizona State a little bit underrated at this point, and I think they'll win this game, especially at home. I think they win probably by a touchdown.
Yeah, coming off the win from last week, I have them to cover and win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
ASU, yeah.
I got TCU winning. I think I take TCU winning and covering. I think their quarterbacks. I think quarterback play is going to go TCU's way. I think. Like I said earlier, I don't think Sam Levitt is what we think he is, and I don't think he's really at Hoover's level, which is TCU's quarterback, and so I think they're going to cover and win.
I'm going to agree with Matt. I mean, Sonny Dykes has had a field day with defenses this year.
True.
He's been putting up great numbers on offense. So if that defense can perform a little bit, I think TCU could easily win this game. Notre Dame minus 4.5 at Arkansas.
I went with Arkansas to cover, but I'm going to go Notre Dame to get the win.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No explanation.
I don't know. It's a tough game to predict, but I'm going to go with Notre Dame to win. I think they're at home or they're on the road.
They're out on the road.
Well, they got to play with some desperation, so I think they'll win this game.
Notre Dame, I mean, they've had a rough start.
To win and cover?
What?
No, he's explaining their season so far.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they've had a rough start. They definitely need to bounce back. And Arkansas, I mean, coming off the loss, I think Notre Dame's going to cover and win.
Okay.
Yeah,
Comfortably.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame's going to cover and win. I think like their backs are against the wall. They can't lose another game if they even want a chance to make it in the playoffs, obviously, because they don't play in a conference. And I don't think Marcus Freeman is a great coach. I think he's a good players coach. I think he's like the coach that'll get his guys ready. I don't know, like schematically, he's not like a genius, but I do think he's a players coach, and I think he's going to have his team ready to play.
I don't know. I'm feeling Notre Dame walk-off field goal here.
I don't know. I think Notre Dame's still a top team in the country. I know they have 2 losses, but they lost to the number 2 team in the country.
And then number 9.
And the number 9 team in the country. I still think both by one score games.
Yeah, the Texas A&M game was like
last play.
last play.
If they don't miss a PAT, they take that to OT.
True.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
So I think Notre Dame should win. I don't know. I think they could win comfortably here, but I'm definitely going to take them to cover and win.
Yeah.
USC minus 6.5. They're at Illinois.
I mean, I can't roll with Illinois here. I got to go with USC. Statistically, USC is one of the top teams in the country, especially they got a quarterback now who plays in the system.
Yeah.
So I feel like USC will cover and they'll win this game easily.
I'm thinking what you're. I mean,
But go ahead, Matt.
I got USC to cover and win. I think Lincoln Riley finally has like a defense that is actually worth something. I think for so long USC's had horrible defenses, and this year they finally got a good defense and a quarterback that's it's playing well. Give it to us.
yep.
Nah, Logan, man.
Can't give up yet. Illinois to cover and win.
Okay. I don't know if they'll win,
They're going to win.
but I think they're going to cover. No one is high on them. I mean, they
Except
just
for
got
me.
blown out. But this is a Lincoln Riley classic game where they sell it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a game where Illinois.
Wins.
I think I'm gonna take them to win too.
Yes.
Honestly,
Let's go.
I don't know. It's a very low chance, but I don't know.
It's also a noon game, you got to think.
Yeah,
USC coming from the West Coast
it's gonna
playing
be
in
at
Central Time.
9 a.m. for them.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
that's horrible.
I know.
So
Well, I didn't know that.
You
Which
wanna take
really,
your pick?
No,
which really,
I'm still not changing my pick.
You
But
don't want to?
No, I don't.
Alright.
I just think I don't think Illinois is great. I think like you even saw it against Duke. They won because Duke turned the ball
Yeah.
over. They didn't really do anything special to win that game.
Yeah,
Are we going to give credit to Duke, though? I mean, they just beat
No.
NC State.
but they lost to Tulane.
Yeah, Duke. I don't know. Their quarterback.
Tulane got blown out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Duke played Tulane.
Yeah,
Their
did.
quarterback came from Tulane, right?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
so-
All right, so LSU at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 1.5 point favorites.
Ole Miss to win and cover. I think LSU's a little bit overrated. That win against Clemson doesn't look so great now, so
Yeah.
I think Ole Miss, they're better than LSU, especially with LSU's offense. It's not really been the best. They got 5 picks against Florida and only scored 20 points.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Ole Miss to win and cover at home.
Yeah, I think some people could get caught up with the rankings from this game, but I mean, just Ole Miss. Yes, they can be inconsistent, but I think LSU is, like you said, I think they're overrated. So I got Ole Miss to cover and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got LSU to cover and win. I just like if I was putting money on this game, I can't trust not Lincoln Riley, Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
I can't trust Lane Kiffin. I just don't know what Ole Miss we're gonna see in this game. If we see the team we saw last week, then yeah. But it's like really it's so hard to replicate your best performance of the season 2 weeks in a row. And so I think LSU. No one's really high on them. They're hearing a lot of the outside noise of like, are they really that good? And I think they're gonna come out and win the game.
But it's personal for Lane Kiffin this week.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He's got something to prove. It's personal.
I saw that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to agree with Matt here. I think the LSU's defense is a top defense in the country, and I think Nussmeier just has to play a little better than he normally does. And I think he's a good quarterback. He hasn't been playing to his best ability.
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
But once again, now I don't know if they're the top top 3 team in the country.
Yeah, no.
But I think they could come away with this one, so I'm going to take them to win and cover, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Auburn at Texas A&M. Texas A&M 6.5-point favorites.
I don't know. A&M at home is always a tough game. I'm going to go with them to win and cover. I think Auburn, they showed a great fight last week, but I think they're going to win and cover this game pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree. I got A&M to cover and win. You know, Auburn, they had a good game last week, but I don't think they can hang with A&M.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. Texas A&M to cover and win.
I'm going to take Texas A&M to win. Auburn, I think, can cover, though. I think they're a good team.
So they can, yeah.
But I'll take Texas A&M to win, Auburn to cover. Big one here, Ohio State, minus 8.5 at Washington.
Ohio State to win and cover. Nothing really in that. UW is a tough environment, but they'll win and cover.
It's a tough environment, nothing for Ohio State. Yeah, I got them to cover and win easily.
Yeah, I got Ohio State to cover and win, obviously. The game is at 12 o'clock local time, 3 o'clock Eastern time, so it does take away a little bit of the environment on the West Coast. But I saw somewhere Washington's CB1 is hurt, and I believe their wide receiver 2 is hurt. And, I mean, if you're trying to guard Ohio State's receivers, obviously you see the Jeremiah Smith jersey. If you're trying to guard the receivers, you don't want any of your DBs hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing to it. Ohio State cover and win. Tennessee's 7.5-point favorites at Mississippi State. A good team this year.
Yeah. Like you said, Mississippi State, good team. I got them covering, but I'm going to go with Tennessee to win.
Yeah, I think Mississippi State, like you said earlier, I think they should be ranked, but I really believe in Tennessee this year. I got them to cover and win.
Yeah, I see. I got Tennessee winning. I got Mississippi State covering. I think Joey Aguilar is good. He kind of cooled off in that Georgia game. He started off really hot, but he cooled off. So I think Mississippi State, that's a really tough environment to play into in Starkville. So I think that's a.
No, I do love the environment there. The cowbells are going to be crazy. Yeah. That's going to be cool. But I don't know. Mississippi State's a good team, but I think Tennessee, they could have easily won that Georgia game. I think they're a better team. So I'm going to take them to win and cover as well. Alabama at Georgia. Okay. Georgia is 2.5-point favorites.
I don't know. There's not really much to this, I think. I think UGA is a better team than Alabama. I'm going to go with them to win.
I think
and cover at home.
Yeah, I think this is an easy pair. I got UGA to cover and win.
Yep.
Same thing. I mean, I kind of did. I don't think it's as easy as you guys are making it seem.
True.
I don't think it's like. I don't think it's like a for sure thing.
You're right.
I think it is.
I really think Alabama's playing a lot better since that FSU game, and we looked at the FSU game like they were lost to the worst team in the country. FSU is a very good team.
That's not a bad loss anymore.
Yeah, no,
you're right
for sure.
Yeah, no,
so
you're right.
Georgia cover?
Yeah, Georgia cover and win.
Yeah, but the line's low.
That's why I picked the cover.
The line is super low.
If it was like 6.5, 7.5, it would be Bama to cover.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
I still don't know who I'm picking. I've been back and forth on this all day. I don't know. I'm high on Georgia, but once again, Kirby Smart's always had trouble with Bama.
You're right.
And that's why I'm going to take Bama. I think that loss doesn't look that bad against FSU. FSU's a top team in the country now.
This isn't the Saban era, though.
It's not, but I mean, even last year.
Last year, they got off to a super hot start and then they cooled off. Like if that game, if Carson Beck didn't play he played horrible that game.
In the Bama game?
In the Bama game, he played horrible, like 3 interceptions. Yeah. So like, I mean, he basically gave Bama the game, especially late too.
100%.
So I also think Alabama was way better last year.
Yeah, Moreau is much better quarterback.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's just something with Kirby Smart and Bama.
You're right.
So I don't know. This is a tough game, but I'm going to take Bama. Hopefully to win and cover.
Good.
Final game, college game day. Oregon's at Penn State. Finally it's a night game.
Yeah.
Not big noon kickoff.
Yeah.
This is the whiteout game, just like you said.
Penn State's 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah. I went with Oregon to cover. I went with Penn State to win. I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on the Oregon covering because Dante Moore's first true road game.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with it, though. Oregon to cover, Penn State to win.
Yeah, I don't know. Going into Penn State at the whiteout, I mean, they really want me to pick Oregon here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can. I got Penn State to cover and win.
Yeah, I got Penn State to cover and win. I just don't think Oregon's run defense is any good. Against Northwestern, they, like, on the stat sheet, it'll say 170 yards, but they really give, like, 215 taking away sack yards. So if you're giving that up to Northwestern, Penn State's supposed to have one of the best run offenses in the country. Yeah. And that's literally – I just know the floor with Penn State is much higher than with Oregon. So, yeah.
Oregon will win. I think Oregon will win.
Ooh,
That's I don't know. I think they're number 3 and it should be number 3 in the country.
I find it hard to bet with James Franklin. I don't think he's a good coach. I don't think he's really done much. I think a lot of like last year. I think he made it to
Yeah.
semifinals because he was a product of not playing great teams.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It does scare me to betting with James Franklin, but I just don't think Oregon
You're right.
is what they are last year. So
If it wasn't at Penn State, I'd be 100% with Oregon.
Yeah.
But
You're
because it's at Penn State, I'm only like 90%. I still think Oregon should win this game, though. But yeah, we'll see.
Drew Allar's also not what we thought he was going to be this
Yeah,
year.
he's been
But-
taking a hit down this year.
Yeah. Their 1-2 punch in the backfield is ridiculous. though.
I think we haven't gotten to see what the true whiteout is in a while. I think it's pretty like has a much bigger effect on the game than we've seen in past years, obviously, because they haven't really been able to do it because of Big Noon. But I really think that's going to play a big factor.
All
All right, get into a little bit of our MLB segment now. Yankees have clinched the playoffs. We're
Let's
one
go.
game back
Yes.
from
Nice.
the Blue Jays.
Yes, sir.
Blue Jays hopefully can lose a couple more games. Yankees win out possibly. That'd
Yeah.
be huge.
We have an easy schedule.
Yeah.
We just got to finish.
White Sox,
we have
Orioles.
to sweep White Sox.
Have to sweep White
Have
Sox.
to sweep White
That's a
Sox.
must.
Definitely should. It could happen. It should happen. Should happen.
We should win out. We should win out.
100%.
If we lose,
Yeah.
if we drop one against Orioles, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the Jays have the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And, the Jays haven't been playing
the
good. And
Jays have been struggling.
Yankees
Yeah.
are hot, so that's good.
I think the Yankees are capable of winning out. Yankees are capable of doing anything this year.
100%.
Anything that they want, they're capable of doing. But again, it just comes down, can they actually do it?
Yep.
Like that's the thing.
I see you shaking your head over
always
there.
the Yankees versus the
Matt
Yankees
gonna-
every single year.
Matt's just gonna hate.
Matt
Yeah.
shaking his head over
The
there.
Yankees are not built to win a championship.
serious?
They are.
Who do you like?
Just not the Yankees. They just aren't a baseball team. They really. They are
Best
not.
baseball
no.
team of all time.
No, I realize what you're saying, but I'm saying when I'm talking about just fundamentals, playing the game the right way,
Yeah.
not making errors.
Okay.
They're not that like that's how you win championships. When you're trying to win, when you're in the postseason, you're not going to win making errors and like.
Yeah.
They can't go on a run. They've lost. Like Garrett Cole's not with them. He's hurt this year. Like you have, I don't know. It's just not. They're not the
We got
team that's.
We got Schlitter.
Schlittler.
Yeah.
Schlittler's
Yeah.
good.
I get where you're coming from, but
Exactly.
they've cleaned it up over the past month or two.
True, but that's usually what the Yankees do when they get to August and September. They clean it up, they give you a preview, and then it comes crumbling down in October.
But I'm just happy because there's no Astros anymore.
Yes,
There's
you're
no dominant team. The Tigers were supposed to be that,
And they're
they've
almost out.
fallen apart.
They started off really well,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
and they've fallen apart. They just lost the lead to the Guardians. Guardians are hot lately.
Yeah.
The
Respect to the Guardians.
Yeah,
Like,
the Guardians are like a perennial playoff team. Like no matter what they do, like
Yeah.
they're always
They're always there.
They're always there.
They're
and,
always
like,
there. They're always going to put up a fight.
It's J-Ram too. Like I think he's the most underrated player in the MLB.
At this point, is he underrated?
We said that for like the last 6 years.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
underrated.
I
don't
mean,
know.
you never see him getting MVP talks when he's constantly putting like
Yeah, he did
30,
a couple
30,
years
50
ago. I
seats.
think.
Like it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't know. I'll never be scared of the Guardians just because. I don't know why. I feel like the
Just the
Yankees
Guardians.
always
Yankees
beat
own
them.
them.
Yankees
Yeah,
always beat the
we
Guardians.
always beat them. I'm just not scared. The only team I've ever been scared of was the Astros. Obviously.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm like
But Tigers, I'm not scared of.
in the American League this year, I feel like I'm not really scared of anyone.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I mean, honestly, the only team I'm kind of scared of is the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays and the Red Sox are the only two teams
I'm
that
scared of the Red
I don't want
Sox.
to face.
Last year, I was scared of the Orioles. I was
Yeah.
scared of the Orioles.
a little bit.
but-
Yeah.
They lost to the Royals.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, like the Yankees, like if they want to go deep, they have to. Aaron Judge has to beat Aaron Judge. Like he can't not play well in the postseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the big things that holds them back in the postseason is like their main guy is not hitting like their main guy.
Yeah.
When he's
You're right.
the best hitter in baseball, definitely one of the best hitters of all time when he's playing like
Yeah.
he can.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I thi-
also
I
the
think they're
Yankees-
coming different this year.
I think they can. I think the Yankees, but they have to clean up the base running and they have to clean up the errors.
Yeah, but I will say they're a more complete team than last year.
Yeah, definitely, easily.
Final little thing, real quick. MVP picks. Obviously, I mean, we're all gonna pitch Aaron Judge, right? MVP. I don't
Matt's
see
gonna
how
go,
you can.
Matt's
have-
gonna go Cal Raleigh.
No, he's
Yeah.
gonna go give me J-Ram or something. Like that.
No, I mean, I
Jeremiah
don't know
Smith.
what's the home run difference between Cal Raleigh and
It's like
Aaron Judge?
10.
10-ish. Yeah.
So what's Cal Raleigh at, like 57, 58?
58. Judge is
Yeah, but-
48.
but
Or 49. Judge is
Ju-
49.
If you look at all the other stats, like Judge is blowing him out of the
Yeah.
water.
And Judge-
plus the time missed from Judge.
Yeah.
Judge has won the past 2 years.
No, he's won last year, and then
last
he
year.
won in
2 years
2022.
ago,
Yeah.
or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there is a little bit of voter fatigue. Like
Yep.
you don't want
There
the
is.
same person keep winning all the time. And this is one of the greatest seasons by a catcher, if not the greatest season,
Yeah.
home run wise at least.
Yeah.
And
Hitting,
so
yeah.
hitting. And so I think Aaron Judge will win, but.
Yeah.
I think Cal Raleigh is. If he won, I wouldn't be like, oh my god.
I'm not gonna be.
Angry.
I think I'll
super
be
angry. I'm not gonna be.
I'll be angry
I
just
can
because
understand it.
I'll be a little mad, but
Yeah.
it's like if he wins, it's like, yeah, I guess he kind of deserved that. We haven't seen that from a catcher ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, Aaron Judge has been doing this for the past
4 years.
I think the thing that'll hold him back though, is just his defense has been great.
Yeah.
For
Cal Raleigh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is what you need as a catcher.
How's Aaron Judge?
He's been playing great defense, in my opinion.
He's been playing pretty good defense, even though he had some time off in the outfield.
Is that
for like a month?
Is that Yankees' point of view or objective point of view?
No, this is,
I think
I
objective.
think he's a great
Little bit.
defender.
I think he's a pretty good defender.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely above average.
He's above average. I'd say that.
All right, we'll get into our short little NFL. I moved to 2-1. Seb moved to 2-1 as well. Logan dropped to 1-2. I had the Bills covering. They won by 10. I needed them to win by 11.5. Seb had the Steelers covering.
They won by
1.5.
7. Yeah, they won by 7.
Logan had the Cowboys minus 2.5 or 3.5.
Plus 2.5.
Oh, plus 2.5 against the Giants.
Yeah.
No, against the Bears.
against the Bears.
And they got smoked.
Oh,
They got
super-
smoked.
They got
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I moved 2-1.
Yep, perfect.
2-1, 1-2.
Heck, CeeDee Lamb did get hurt.
He did. I don't know why they
It's
use
true.
him at running back.
Yeah.
That's not great for my
It beats
fantasy
me.
team, but
Yeah, me either. I have every player in the league. So.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Our new picks this week.
Yeah.
At first, I was gonna go with the Bucks plus 3.5 against the Eagles, but I switched it to Eagles minus 3.5 against the Bucks. With all the injuries that the Bucks have this week, I think I got to go with the Eagles.
Go, you want to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Panthers plus 5.5 against the Patriots.
I like that.
Good pick.
Coming off that
they just had a
huge
really,
win.
really big win.
Yeah,
So they got a
shutout
little
win.
confidence now.
Yeah. For me, I'm going with a bit of a win here. I got the Bears plus 1 versus the Raiders. Bears, they've looked great, and the
Yeah.
Raiders, they have not looked
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't
anything
looked all
like
that
we
good.
thought they were, or anything like we
You two
won.
thought they would.
Yeah. You're right.
I
You're right.
figured they were pretty
You're
bad,
right.
but-
You're right.
You're right, but yeah, I mean the Bears look great. If they don't cover, great.
Raiders win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If they do
Yeah.
cover,
You
I'm still mad, but
you get 'em-
Yeah,
whatever.
I think Gentry's got to be a little better. They got to give him the ball more.
It's
Same
not
thing.
him.
It's the O-line. I think.
Same thing with the Patriots. Like Travion Henderson
Mm-hmm.
isn't getting enough carries. He needs more carries.
I think he'll get more now since Ramondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson really just
Yeah.
only hurt the team last week.
Yeah, nah. I mean, so I got the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. I got the Seahawks covering 1.5 points. They're favored by 1.5.
Okay.
And yeah, I think Jackson Smith and Jigba's look great this year. And as much as it hurts me to say, Marvin Harrison is struggling. He's not playing great. I do think he doesn't have enough targets. He did have a really bad drop. I
I
accept
saw that.
that.
He was
That drop was
really
horrible.
bad.
He had 2 drops that were pretty bad, but
Yeah.
I think he needs more targets. Like you see Malik Neighbors, the same draft class, and he gets the ball so much. And
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison
True.
doesn't really get that from Kyler Murray. So that's why I got the Seahawks covering.
I should have drafted Jason in fantasy.
Yeah, me too.
For sure.
Said drafted Ladd McConkey. What has he done? Like third wide receiver on the team.
And
Yeah,
I
no.
drafted Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I got Brian Thomas. He's playing horrible, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
just
all
a quick
good.
little go over a couple of games. We had one of the games.
Let's go with Monday.
Bucks.
Okay.
Bucks.
Jets.
Jets. I mean, crazy game. We had 3 blocked field goals.
I mean,
We had countless defensive and special teams touchdowns this
past week.
yeah,
slate.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I mean, another game-winning drive for Baker that was big.
Yeah, great win from the Bucks. I mean, they were up the whole game. They were
Yeah.
really blowing out the Jets.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
started solid.
And then they blocked that field goal, took it for a touchdown.
Yeah.
If the Bucks didn't win that game, that'd have been bad.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's something that like didn't surprise me because we were seeing that all weekend, and
Yeah.
like after
Yeah.
it happens one time, you just see it like
Again and again.
multiple times.
Another
Like,
time,
I
yeah.
don't know why it's like that. I don't know what
Yeah.
the script writers are doing, but
Rams,
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
That was
I
crazy
mean,
too.
yeah.
the Bucks game,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the Tyrod Taylor threw a horrible
Yeah.
pass at the end of the second
Yeah.
quarter. And it was a pick 6, and it was so bad. He was off his back foot. Like, it was literally floating up there for
Tyrod.
what seemed like forever, dude.
Tyrod Taylor.
And I don't know. It was pick 6. So, I mean, yeah, the Jets didn't help themselves. But, I mean, they did have a little comeback, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go over 2 more games. The Eagles-Rams game. That was another blocked field goal big.
I thought the
Yeah.
Rams would win that game.
100%.
I
Yeah.
thought they were the better team. And of course, the Eagles blocked the field goal and take it for a touchdown.
and of course the Rams blew a lead.
Yeah.
double digit lead.
Yep, there you go. That's
know-
usually what happens in the NFL. So
Yep.
You know what I feel like? I feel like the Eagles are turning into like a little bit of like what the Chiefs were last year.
Yes.
Whereas
Definitely.
like they just kind of like no matter what, no matter how bad they start a game, they just, somehow seem to win. And so you can't really criticize them. You can't really criticize Jalen Hurts because like he finds a way to win. He's a winner.
Yeah,
and
true.
so that leads to like I don't know.
That leads to just hate. After a team is good, they just get hate.
Jalen Hurts actually played well this week too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he played well in the first half from what I saw.
No,
and then he played really well in the second half. And like, finally they got Brown, AJ Brown.
Yeah,
he played well. So yeah, I'm facing him in fantasy, of course. So
had him on my bench.
Yeah, I had him on my bench, but another league I had him started. So it's all good.
Final one, we had the Ravens. Lions game.
Great game.
Another great game.
Lions unexpectedly won. 38-30.
I figured Ravens would win, but
I don't know. Ravens defense this year is just not good.
Yeah,
not good at all. Their run defense is atrocious, and I knew that coming into the game. I knew Gibbs would have a great game, but of course I'm playing Montgomery in fantasy, so there went my matchup.
Yeah, after the Lions week 1 matchup versus the Packers, we started to question Dan Campbell. You know, can he?
I wouldn't say we.
No,
we were.
I did.
At least me and Logan.
Yeah.
I don't think it was fair to count him out. And I mean, everyone was kind of like talking about the Lions like they were some scrub team now, and like
Packers
they can't
team.
do anything without Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. That was the name I was thinking of. I just didn't want to say the wrong name. But yeah, I mean, everyone's kind of counting him out. You know, like was Dan Campbell a product of good coordinators and but I mean, I think they've, you got to give them some time to settle in and everything. So yeah.
But I also think that game was like, you lose both of your coordinators, but did we really think the Packers were going to be that good? Like, did we undervalue the Packers?
It was hard to judge off week 1.
Yeah.
I mean, the Packers lost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the Browns.
They lost to the Browns.
Yeah. No. Who knows?
I don't know. It was a crazy week. It was a crazy week.
Browns were like a quarterback away from being actually good.
The NFL's and Quinshon Judkins is running the ball really well.
He's actually playing well.
He's RB1 now. He got all of his off the field stuff figured out. So
there you go.
That's good for them.
Going back to the Ravens though, Derrick Henry played by three fumbles.
Yeah, I mean
3-3.
Yeah.
Wow.
The NFL is so much less predictable than college football.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy how week to week it's just.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank Matt for coming on once again.
Thank you for having me on. Hopefully I can be on sometime soon.
Make sure you tune into our Instagram to check out all of our picks. And thank you for watching the Sports Lounge.